It's that time of year, the tulips are up. But guess what? It's also time to open the campsite. So we are here preparing to head to Pennsylvania to open up our seasonal campsite. Please like and subscribe.
Hey, so if you've ever set up a seasonal campsite, you know that you have a lot of stuff that you have to take up there. So basically, you load it all up into your camper the best that you can, and you use like pillows or the padding for chairs or whatever to make sure that stuff doesn't like rub against the walls or anything. You take shovels with you and rakes and patio furniture, obviously, and you fit it wherever you can fit it, either in the back of the truck or in the camper if possible. And then make sure that you ratchet strap it all down, obviously, so it doesn't move, because if anything even moves a little bit, it'll end up getting really scratched up. Either the truck will get scratched up, or the camper will get scratched up, or the whatever the item is will obviously get damaged. So anyway, so that's the importance of tying stuff up and everything. So this is basically the beginning of the 2021 camping season, and we have a seasonal campsite like we had for like the last 2 years. So we are basically packing it all up and taking it all up to the seasonal campsite. So this video will be the setup video for our campsite, and you're going to get to kind of get an idea of what it's like to have to do all this. So we are headed to Pennsylvania, and we are currently in Virginia, where we live right outside of the Washington, D.C. area. So this is maybe a 3-hour drive. We're not going to share with you all 3 hours of the drive. We're going to share with you maybe 30 seconds of the drive or something like that, or maybe a minute of the drive at the most. So anyway, it's like a 3.5-hour drive to get up there, and obviously everybody knows Grace. Grace is our Corgi, the mascot for our channel, and she travels really well. Usually we have the window down when we are not on the highway, and then when we get on the highway, we put the windows up, as you can see. And she still travels well and everything, no problem. And that hammock in the back seat that we have there, I think technically it's a hammock, is there to protect the seat covers and stuff. So this is a bridge right in front of the campground, and the campground is split into two sections. This river that we're going over actually goes through the campground, so you have access to both sides of the river for an entire section. So this is the entrance to Little Mexico. This is where our seasonal site is, and it just happens to be right near Anthracite Outdoor Adventure Area, or AOAA, in Roush Creek, if you guys have Jeeps and take the Jeeps out and everything. I'll do a quick little description of the campground stuff. However, we'll do a bigger campground review in the next video. So this area here is a seasonal area that's like right in the front, and then right here, this is where there is some premium campsites that are like night by night, and then once you go far enough, and I think these might actually be night by nights, it's hard to tell unless you like look really carefully. And the night by night people were able to check in before us, so that's why there's campers sitting here, even though we're here like right opening day, right when they're opening and everything. And then when you get up here, just maybe like right around here, this is where it becomes seasonal again. And all of this is going to be the seasonal loop. All the stuff on the right-hand side is sitting right on the bank of the river. And then the left-hand side is going to be like less premium because it's not on the river, obviously. People usually centrally locate themselves around their friends, which is really important. There's one of our friends right there. So right in front of us on the left, it looks like there's like a shed and like a little kind of built-up area. That's our old campsite, the empty one, not the one with a shed. And we are going to basically do a pull-through. We're just going to drive through our old campsite to get to the new one because there's nobody in it right now. And so this is the old campsite that we had, and it used to face to the left, so it would face inward. And what's so cool is we moved to the next one over because Eric isn't here. And in this new one, now it opens up to the right-hand side, so it'll open up to the big green space, which is cool. And we'll do a little walkthrough for you to show off how it all ended up being set up. So this is the same campsite, and you can see our camper is sitting there, and it opens up. The Jeep isn't always parked there. We were unloading it. It's usually parked kind of close to the road, to this big giant green space, and so it is really nice to have a campsite where it just doesn't open up just like to the next camper. It opens up and you can actually look out. And we have this nice little planted area where we can put flowers and stuff. This is the same exact fire pit that we had in the last site, we actually got all the rocks and moved them into the site at the end of the last season. So then this season would just reassemble the fire pit, since we knew that we were moving campsites. This is our dining area. We have a 20 by 20 party tent, and yeah, I know there's an umbrella like in the tent, but we brought the umbrella with us, so then if we wanted to move it outside of the tent, we would have it available. This is a cooking area. We have a Blackstone with a couple little tables. We obviously have like all the cooking amenities on the inside of the camper also, and inside the camper, obviously, you know, we have a stovetop and a refrigerator and all that kind of stuff, microwave. But this is like generally the general feel of our seasonal site, and this is just the first day that we're here setting it up, or the first weekend. We have a ceiling fan that we need to still install into the tent. We have a heater that actually hangs that looks kind of like a chandelier, like with some heat elements. And if you close down the tent, it'll actually warm the entire tent up and make it very warm, even when it's like cold outside. Not that the summer is going to be cold, but right now it does get just a little chilly at night. The awning obviously can go in and out, and like I said, the Jeep probably won't be parked here all the time. We just had it parked here so we could easily unload it. This is a quick little view of the inside of our camper. You can still see that we have unpacked it a little bit, but it's still got a lot of stuff in it. We have a queen size bed you can walk around, and table and dinette and a full bath and pantry and a coat closet, and there's storage underneath the bed also. There's a big giant wood pile here, obviously. This is the same wood pile from last year. And in front of us you can see the campfire that we've been using for like the last 2 or 3 years, mostly the brick round one. The little square there, I don't know what we're going to use it for. There used to be a shed sitting there. It might just end up just being an open area, which is nice. Our wood pile is very kind of tiny. We're going to enhance it in 2 weeks when we come up here. And Kimberly's meeting the neighbors, obviously, as you saw that in our old campsite. So this is the river that splits the campground in half. And there's different points in which you can access it. Right now we're in one of our friends' sites, kind of showing it off. There's the other side of the campground over there that you can see all the way on the other side of the river. So in that area, they have both sides of the river. And you know, like, how cool is this if you were to camp like and have like access to the river, like where you can sit down and overlook the river. So the white tent that you see in the background, like between those, behind the flags, that's our tent. Like, that's how close we are to the river. Very, very easy access. Some people have opted to put steps in. Some people have not put steps in. So there's only so many places that have the steps that go down in the water. The water here is not too terribly deep. Like, you can stand up in it and like maybe it's up to your knees. So the big thing in the summertime is to get some tubes and then like tie them to a rock or something like that. So then you can just sit in the tube like with the water going by, and then you bring a cooler out there with you with your favorite drinks. So anyway, this is a kind of introduction to our seasonal campsite, and like I said, I will do a more thorough review of the campsite for you guys in the next video. So thank you, and please like and subscribe.